Getting in some quick push-ups before its match against 12th-ranked North Central, rival Elmhurst in town for a wrestling showdown inside Gregory Arena. Joe Norton, Mark Fleener, and the Cardinals are 1-0 in conference and looking to take down the Blue Jays. Starting at 125 pounds, junior Mo Mitchell is 10-4 entering his match with Elmhurst freshman Justin Hames, who's just 1-2, and the experience gap showing early and often with Mitchell getting the takedown here. Later on, Mitchell gets the double leg grab for yet another takedown en route to a dominant 22-8 major decision. NCC leads 4-0 off the bat. Up next, Cardinals send Jamie Suarez to battle Zach McCullough at 133 pounds. Suarez an honorable mention in the weight category even as a freshman, but the Blue Jay gets the reversal and pulls off the mild upset with a 4-3 decision. So with NCC leading 4-3, the Cardinals have Mark Fleener at 141 pounds, squaring off against third-ranked Jimmy McAuliffe. And in a matter of 10 seconds, Fleener gets the takedown, McAuliffe the escape point, and Fleener yet another takedown. In the second, it's McAuliffe with the 2 points, and this match is too close to call, but wrestling with the advantage, Fleener holds on for the upset, a 5-3 win, and Coach Norton, he's pumped. Moving on as NCC takes a 7-3 lead. Next to North Central's Anthony Rink, who's an honorable mention at 149 pounds, facing off against Joe Rongas. Rink, 19-7 this season, Rongas just 1-2, and after securing the early takedown, Rink not letting up, nabbing the takedown and nearly getting Rongas to his back, and with that, it seals the dominant tech decision, winning 20-4, securing 5 team points. Fifth match of the night features Rafael Roman for the Cardinals against Keone Durain for Elmhurst. Durain, a senior, 9-2 on the season. He gets the takedown and also a 6-2 decision to wrap up the first half of the meet. NCC leads 12-6. Danny Harris up for the Cardinals at 165 pounds. He's been named CCIW Wrestler of the Week this season and sits 15-7. Howie Olson, his opponent, and Harris wrestling with precision. Wraps up a 6-2 decision with the reversal. Cardinals lead big 15-6. A contender at 174, Cam Hayes is a whopping 18-7, but putting that record to the test against Nevin Britton. But Britton doesn't care much for that whole record thing. He gets Hayes to the mat and finishes off a surprising 11-5 decision. So things getting tight again, sitting 15-9 with 3 matches to go, and here comes a bruising match as Cardinal freshman Cody Baldridge takes on Mark Miller at 184. It would go 9 rounds, and all Baldridge has to do now is hang on, and he does, winning 3-2. Tyler Vitale trying to clinch the meet with the Cardinals up 18-9, and he's well on his way against Dominic Gallo at 197 pounds. Vitale, a contender, racks up a number of takedowns, pulling out a complete win, 11-4 the decision, sealing the meet for NCC with 1 match to go. And that one match is Odell Ochoa for NCC versus Zach Dixon at 285. And it goes completely Ochoa's way as he controls the match from start to finish, ending with a pin. NCC wins the Battle for the Bird's Nest Trophy, 27-9 the final score.
It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hours for me. But it's having the right guys in the program, and the guys that we have right now are bought into every single thing that we tell them to do. And we had to create that culture. We had to have not necessarily the best guys, but the right guys. I always take that quote from the movie Miracle. It's my favorite movie. But we have the right guys right now. And to the point where it's tough to pick the guy that gets to go out there. And they all want to be out there, right? But now you got guys that are second, third string that have records like we got a guy that didn't wrestle tonight, 17-3. So it takes guys believing in the team and believing in the things we're telling them to do. And we had to climb a little bit to get here, but now it's fun. It's hard work paying off, so it's good. That stuff's important. We compete in everything that we do. You should see us play handball. We play handball every day before practice, and we compete as hard in that as we did out here against Elmhurst. We compete in the weight room. We play spike ball. We're competing in that. We're competing in the classroom with GPAs. So everything you do kind of breeds that competitive mindset, and then when it's time to step on the line, you're ready to go because you do it all day, every day, so that's important. I think we can send multiple guys to nationals. I'm talking 5, 6, 7 guys in the national tournament. I think we can put 3, 4, 5 guys on the podium, and that's my goal. Last year to finish where we did as a team and then individually only send 1 guy to the tournament, you don't want to feel like you're not grateful with how well they did, but it leaves a bitter taste in your mouth, and we trained hard for that reason. So that's kind of the goal this year is now, we're not looking past the team stuff, but we got to get guys on the podium to be All-Americans, contend to be national champs at the big show.
I really tried not to think about rankings or like power rankings, top 10 or anything like that. I just went out there with my game plan. Me and my team, my guys that I warm up with, we just do our same routine every single day, and nothing changes. Everybody tries to think of ways to change their style to beat a certain guy, but my team and I we really want to capitalize on what we're good at, because if we wrestle our style, that's how we're gonna win, and if we wrestle the other guy's style, that's how they're gonna win. So I keep it really simple in my mind, and I just go out and execute what I can. Our lineup is really deep, and I think that's one of the few perks that we have, is having a lot of guys that can fill that role. Because I mean, when somebody gets hurt, somebody gets sick, somebody has like some type of funk, we have guys that can step up and take that role.
I think it was more relief walking off the mat, and just knowing, because this is the second time I've wrestled that kid, and I know walking into that match that he was a tough wrestler, and I'm a tough wrestler, so it was more of like, I think of just heart coming down to the end of the match, and that's what really came down to in those last overtime matches, was who had the most heart. And so I went out there and we got it done. I love the program. I came into the college. I'd already been to the college before. I wrestled here when I was in kids club. Yeah. I kind of came into the college knowing what I was kind of getting into, and then as soon as I got here and I started wrestling, I just fell in love with the program even more. The coaches are amazing, the wrestlers are amazing, so I just love being a part of the program from the start and all the way to the end.